Michigan. The home opener is coming up next. And getting the start for Baltimore, Jose Soriano.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to. Very tough for the opponent today.
And we're underway here in the home opener. The 1-0.
Yep.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Gets him to chase after that one. Soriano, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
Ball. And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here's the 2-2. Now
Ball
one
three.
missed. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser.
And there's a fly ball deep right field, and that's going to bang against the wall. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Batting third, center fielder Mike Trout.
One out, runner at second. Here's Mike Trout. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 2. Not in time. He's safe.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That's in there. And the count even 1-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
To the right side. Jimenez, throw to first. And the inning is over. Back now at Oriole Park, and towing the mound for Houston in this one, Taj Bradley. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Digging in, Victor Scott. In the air, right field, Tucker on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Ball.
Off
Outside,
the plate,
ball two.
2 balls, no strikes. Just
Ball.
missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Draws the walk.
Take your base.
there.
Ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So a man aboard. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit for the Orioles. Oh, 1 now. Missed. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Ball, no. Ball 2.
Runner at second, 2 down. In the air out to center. And that's a base hit. In comes the run from second. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Throw to first, and he gets back safely.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Jordan Westburg stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Freeman off of first with 2 away. And look out.
That ball,
that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. So 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar. And a curve drops in for a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page.
And that one hammered back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers.
Yep.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Josh Lowe. That's a hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Waste no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one at 95, missed up top. Ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Trout under it. Brings it in, and that's the inning. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Astros, Paul Goldschmidt. That one
Ball
inside. Ball one.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Swings through that. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Stays alive. The 1-2. Ripped to right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second safely.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The other way. One down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Hellman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-2. Hellman started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. So up next, Jared Triolo. That one not close, and that's ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second.
Ball.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. That one fouled off. Next
Ball
one
3.
misses. And now 3-1. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. That's the inning. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the second. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and now it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Out of here. He circles the bases. On the ground, right side. Altuve handles it. The throw to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Next to the dish is Freddie. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
No, that's a ball.
Freeman measures 6 feet 4 inches, 36 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007.
Ball.
Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next.
Man at first, 1 away. Swings and misses. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Ball.
Now a fly ball to right center. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the start of the inning.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out. I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Doubled his first time.
Kyle Tucker.
And ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Foul ball there. Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. Goes down looking. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He was walked intentionally his first time. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Foul ball. One and two now. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Miguel Andujar.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there. Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like...
The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Brendan Little.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The 1-0.
No, off the plate.
And another ball. High fly ball out into left center field. Trout on his horse. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jahmai Jones. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Takes it in for the out. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Victor Scott digs in now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Ball, no.
That's the third.
That's
and
foul.
Foul ball. Got him. Out number 3. As we go to the top of the fourth, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that misses. And 1-1.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Outside low. Ball 3. And a swing and a miss. There's a line drive to left field. One up, one down.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. The 1-2. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up. Top half of inning number 4. There's a line drive to left field. Scott takes it in for the out. Out number 2. And now it's going to be Yainer Diaz. 0 for 1 so far. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. Ripped on a line to center. Mullins on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop Gunnar Henderson. On the ground, right side. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Orioles.
That clips the corner. That misses the zone. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now it's 3-2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
For the Orioles.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Just
no,
missed.
that's it.
And a foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Driving into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Michael Hellman.
Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Comes up empty.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Hellman aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Ball. Ball two.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So the Houston lineup turns over. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Trying to move him over here. Henderson. They put the tag on him.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man on second, 2 down.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run homer, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-2. So 2 down. So next up for Houston, Mike Trout. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's a hit.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Pitch out, but no action. Again with a pitch out. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Lead runner around second. The tag and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. Astros claw back a bit on this solo homer. It's now back here in Baltimore. Bottom of the inning. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The wind to kick the 2-0. This one in the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Tyler Ferguson gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. And there's a foul ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Ferguson, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move. And makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. 1 for 2.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
In the air, left field. drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down, and that extends the inning.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Checks over to first, back safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and missed. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. That
ball
misses.
two.
And that's ball two. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Top six. And stepping in. The Astros, Jose out, so a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Ryan Helsley.
Number 21, Ryan Helsley.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch misses.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball. There's the strike at the knees.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
In the air to left center. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Michael Hellman.
Tap foul at the plate. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Goldie leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Down. Ball.
This one in the air center field. Mullins in position, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Victor Scott. and a bunt towards third. Bare hand grab, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
On the line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher.
And next for the Orioles, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now pitching for
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Anthony Banda. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. The Orioles trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. And now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Jordan Westburg. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Two on, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one ripped to left. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. We go to the top of the 7th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jared Triolo. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
There's a swing and a drive. Doesn't have enough. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch in foul ground.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Gas, triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Right through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Kyle Tucker. Three for 3 with Ryan Hudson taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Pitch out, but no action. And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Fitzgerald leads off first with one away. That one's in there. 2 balls and a strike. Runner takes off. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner goes again. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. Fitzgerald into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Tapped softly on the ground. Jimenez over to first, and Tucker is retired.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder Mike Trout.
That one fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. That one fouled hard the other way. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Back now at Oriole Park, leading off Cedric Mullins. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Javier Baez. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Ryan Zephyr-John. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Leody Taveras. Left field. And a foul ball. Late with the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Hee-haw!
That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. through the swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air, left field. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Baltimore, now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. In the air, left field. Scott settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now pitching.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran Pete Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fairbanks, a 6'6" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. The 0-2.
Ball.
The Stros down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Foul ball there. Way out front for strike 2.
Ball.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And out of here. Paul Goldschmidt goes deep. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a little roller right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, right field. Jones towards the line, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, number 18.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Next offering is down low. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hellman towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. He's already homered here in this one.
No.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
That's
Throwing
time.
the ball well, and
back now at Oriole Park, and stepping in for the Astros, Michael Hellman. Looks like he wants the signs again. Just off the inside edge.
got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Yoan Moncada, looking to start something with one gone. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Back to the top of the order, and the batter will be the shortstop, Tyler Fitzgerald. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Tavares running hard to get it. And that'll do it. 6-3 our final score as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Friend took a girl from the podium. Other guys in here, I so it's a lonely man. Things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Look, I protect
Eres la niña de mis ojos, tú. Eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no. Mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú, merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres solo dálalo. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, tienes la media, tú sí tienes una. Que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Como la primera vista, cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces pasa que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te